Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Balance of Opinion Sports Podcast, which you got the host and most of the man with the plan of the hour, King ECG. And we got today the Buffalo King.
I'm back, man. What's good? Buffalo, East Side, you're...
Okay. So today we go start up with the football season. So we got me and Sly's top two teams in the AFC, okay? So obviously, we know he already told you what he about. He the Buffalo kid, so you know that's his number one, okay? So we gonna get into the schedule first, and I want him to tell me how many games are dubs and how many are so-sos, okay? So I'm gonna drop this real quick here. You can see that, or do you want me to blow it up a little bit more?
I can see it a little. I can see it good enough though.
Well, let me just. Is that better?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at ticket sales, but let's go. So this is the preseason. We gonna get out of that, okay? Don't be asking me to subscribe, son. I ain't trying to subscribe. We gonna get into the regular season. So your first game is against the Rams.
Doozy. That's a doozy, man. That's a good little gauge for the first. You know what I mean? For the season, that first regular season game, like the Super Bowl champs. Like I like that.
Okay. So this is a dub, or is it 50-50 for you?
Oh yeah, I think the Bills got that. I don't think the Rams. I think the Rams might take a little step back though. Like at least, especially to start the season, coming off a Super Bowl victory. I think they're gonna start a little slow. So I definitely got the Bills taking that dub.
Okay. This one. Do we need to talk about this one?
I think Tennessee is I think people always sleep on Tennessee consistently, but I think that's a dub too, though. Well, that's a Monday night game too.
Yeah, but hold on, though. Like last year when they had Julio and they had AJ, I wouldn't argue. But can you tell me the receivers that they have over there now?
I literally don't know a single receiver they have on their team. That's crazy.
Can you tell me what their defense looks like?
Their defense is I think that's that Mike Vrabel gonna coach them guys up just like last year. Like their defense was good. I think they gonna come in with that same ground and pound, play defense style, ball control. So I feel like the Titans gonna be better than everybody thinks, just like they was like the past few years. But dub for Buffalo, you already know.
All right, we got the Dolphins, Tony's favorite team.
This is when it starts to get interesting. I mean, divisional rival. Dolphins gonna be a hungry team this year, much improved team. They picked up some weapons. Like I feel like the Dolphins is gonna be. Though? I don't know. I'm on the fence with Tua. It's like I think I might be higher on him than most people because I just remember what he did at Alabama. But I'm not a believer yet. I'm not a believer. But I mean, you got Tyreek, you got Waddle. And I'm a big fan of Gesicki at tight end. So, I mean...
Gesicki is a good tight end, man.
Yeah, he's nasty, low-key. He's underrated. 10. So, I think Tua's primed to have a good season, man. I think the Dolphins gonna be pretty good, man, if Tua can stay healthy. But I got Buffalo taking that, man.
Okay. Now we got the Ravens.
This is another one, man. I think the Ravens another team with healthy Lamar Jackson back in the fold. This would be a tough one. I feel like this will be a 50-50. Like, coming off a divisional win, like, this will be one of them 50-50 games right here. But I'm going to go Buffalo early in the season, man. They going to still be hungry. Like, they'll still have that fire. So I think they'll take this one, too.
Okay. We ain't going to talk about Pittsburgh because they don't even know who their quarterback is yet. So that one's a wash. You guys got that one. The Kansas City
right here. This one this will probably be like the biggest game, even over the Dolphins game, just because how last season ended. I think right here though, I'm gonna say this will probably be the first loss of the year for
Buffalo.
For Buffalo, yeah. I think Kansas City they're gonna come into this game like still with probably like I think they'll be a little more. Like they got some, they gonna like Patrick Mahomes is clearly gonna have something to prove this year playing without Tyreek, man. People kind of doubting his number one spot, so I think Kansas City gonna be better than people think. So I'm gonna say that this will probably be the first L for Buffalo though.
Okay. So right now you're saying beginning of the season, forget preseason, we're not counting that. They're gonna be 5-1 by week 6.
Yeah.
But by the end of week 6, sorry.
5-1. Yep.
Okay, they got the bye. Then they got the Packers.
Yeah, that's another tough one. But I got Buffalo taking that, man. Like I
You
think
think that's gonna be tough? Who does Aaron Rodgers have to throw to other than Lazard? Bakhtiari,
I mean,
he had surgery, so they don't know when he's gonna be back, and that's his whole line, bro.
The thing about the Packers, though, they're gonna be a good regular season team, no matter what. Like it's like I don't remember the last time the Packers were not good in a regular season. It's the playoffs where it's like I doubt them more. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna be at least 10-win team next year. Like even without Devontae, like they'll be a 10-win team again somehow. So, but I don't think they're gonna take this one. I think the Bills gonna be coming off a bye. They gonna handle this one. They'll handle Green Bay.
Okay, week 9, we ain't gonna talk about that one, are we? We gonna waste our time with the Jets?
Hopefully we obliterate them. Even though the quarterback over there, my boy, that's my guy. I root for him like internally. I don't tell nobody, but yeah, the Jets
I root for him too.
suck.
I root for him too. Like I like the moves that the Jets made this year. I just don't know if they're going to be able to get up to pace with that whole division in general. I think they're still going to be like I think they're going to have a better record than Miami.
Think so?
Yeah.
Oh nah, I wouldn't say that. I feel like they'll be better, but they still gonna be like the trash of the division. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right, we're gonna stop at week 10. We ain't gonna release the rest of those ones. We can do that later on in the year. Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota's a team that I just like, man. They got so like their offense is so like, man, their offense is legit, man. I've always been a fan of Adam Thielen. Like I feel like he's an underrated receiver. And you throw Justin Jefferson over there, Dalvin Cook in the backfield, like yo, that team is fire to me. Like I always thought they
Kirk?
Yeah, right. And I don't think Kirk Cousins is that bad. Like I don't expect as much from his other people, so I don't be like let down and shit. But I mean, I think Minnesota will be like a same 8-8 type of team, but they going down week 10. Buffalo whole taking it.
Okay. So now we got your first AFC team. You want to go to the NFC or you want to stay in the AFC for your second one?
We can stay in the AFC because I got my other AFC team is a good one. Definitely gonna ruffle some feathers.
Because you already took you're the Buffalo kid, so I'm gonna give you Buffalo, but I was gonna pick Buffalo as well. So that's why I'm not even gonna bother. Who's your second team?
So the second best team in the AFC, I feel, is gonna be the Raiders. I think the Raiders is gonna surprise some people, man. Okay. Yo, the Raiders really gotta like if you look at I'm just speaking on their offense, man. Yeah. They got maybe like the best skill position players in the league. Like if you just go look at their receivers, tight end, running back. What other team got better weapons than the Raiders, man? Like that they looking crazy over there. And I feel like Derek Carr, this is the first time Derek Carr done had like legit weapons. Like I'm talking about like elite level weapons. And for me, he always been an underrated quarterback, a tough quarterback. Like I feel like the Raiders are gonna do some damage. We've seen what they did last year, man. Like under all those circumstances, how they came out that last year. Like I got a lot of faith in them, man. You throw Devontae Adams in there, like his college teammate, like I don't know, man. I think the Raiders gonna do. Even though I think that division is the most stacked division I ever seen. Like I never seen a division like the AFC West. Yeah, ever. I've never seen nothing like that. And I even think that's being understated right now. Like, dog, you got every team has an elite quarterback in that division. Like every single team. Like that's crazy. And then people like the Chargers picked up Khalil Mack. Like nobody talks about
that's my second team. That's my second team in the AFC.
Chargers might be like my fifth team. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like the Chargers is not being talked about enough. Just the Chargers and the Raiders, like, oh, they done picked up some. I mean, when you figure Russell Wilson over there, so it's hard to.
But that's the Broncos, though. Like, do you have faith that the Broncos offensively are going to be able to get up to pace to stave off whatever their defense can't handle? Because their defense is still good.
I do actually though. I really think like the Broncos are legit. I do think they're gonna finish at the bottom of that division only because that division is so good. But I'm like, yo, look at that. I forgot. I always forget his name. That running back. I think he's like a second or third year player.
I know
I
who you're
want to
talking
say
about. I forgot his
Williams,
name.
Devontae Williams. I think his name is. Yo, he's a
Something like that.
demon. He is a demon. Like, sometimes you can just see it in somebody. Like once they get them touches, once he start getting, he's gonna be great. Cortland Sutton too, great. I think Tim Patrick towards ACL or something though. So I mean, hopefully Jerry Jeudy will make that next step. I mean, if he could catch the ball, like it'd be
Who's
nice.
the corner again that they just got last year? I can't.
Sertain, right?
Satan.
Yeah.
Patrick Satan, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Junior. Yep.
Yeah. Like his dad was crazy, and I think he's. I don't think he's gonna be as good as his dad, but I think he's gonna be comparable.
Yeah, I think I think he got potential to be. He got potential to be even better than his dad.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's gonna be. Yeah, hell yeah. That's who I wanted the Giants to draft. Like I really wanted the Giants to draft him last year. But I think he's gonna be a great player, man. Like I just feel like Denver is. I mean, how could you doubt a team with Russell Wilson? And he got decent weapons too. So it's like it's hard to count them out. But in that division, it's like, how the hell? What are you gonna do, man?
It's not that I'm doubting them. I'm just saying that division has got. Let's say in the AFC, there's 6 top 10 quarterbacks, right? The Raiders have the 7th, and then are you putting Russell over Allen?
Over Josh Allen?
Yep.
Hell no.
Okay, how about Patrick?
No.
Okay, let's
I think Russell's a top 10 quarterback, though. I think he's a top 10 quarterback.
No, I'm not saying he's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm just saying in the AFC in general, it's probably like the 5th or the 6th one.
Yeah.
I'm not putting him over Herbert. Even though he's gonna ring, I can't put him over Herbert.
He might be better than him, but I would take Justin Herbert over him because, I mean, he's younger, obviously.
And
so at this stage in his career, he might be better, but Justin Herbert like 10 years younger. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
For sure. All right, let's get into this now. So this is your team, your dark horse team, right? Because we know Buffalo, that's your ride or die. This is your dark horse. So first game against the Chargers. What do you think the Raiders do?
Tough one, man. I don't know. I got the Raiders as but this might be a tough one. Like,
what's an L for them? I'll tell you right now, they're taking an L.
I'm gonna say L because it's gonna be like their first game of Devontae and Carr. You know what I mean? They might take a little
coach. They got Daniels. I don't trust Daniels too, man. He might try to do some of that tape and shit. You know what I mean? Watch
I never had that much faith in him, to be honest. Like since I don't know, man. I mean, we seen what they did last year with an interim coach, though. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see, but I don't know. I would say the Chargers gonna take that game just because the Raiders' offense gonna be probably getting a little acclimated. When you add a big piece like Devontae Adams, it's gonna take time to get back acclimated, though. But in a close game, I got the Chargers.
They were college teammates, so I don't think it's gonna take them that long. But you're right, because the other players have to get acclimated because now they're moving down the depth chart, right? Wasn't it Waller that was the number 1 after what's his face messed up his whole life, and then it went.
Waller basically the number 1 though, because I mean he's a tight end, but he's like the number 1 target, and like Renfro was like the slot guy, which is Renfro. Another underrated. That boy, like I'm into like route runners. He's a top 10 route runner in the league. Like that boy, he run crisp routes, man. And I feel like it's finally gonna get his time to shine when he got somebody on the outside that's gonna draw so much attention. You got Waller's gonna draw so much attention. That's gonna leave him in a lot of one-on-ones.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at that as just kill city, man.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. Arizona with their quarterback that doesn't like to study.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
We'll get into that later before we get out of here, though, because I want to get your take on that.
Yeah, I like Arizona, but I think they're gonna have a tough year, man. I do. Like they finished last year kind of rough. They got a lot of extra little curricular stuff going on this year, distractions and whatnot. I think they might have a rough year, but I mean, I'm not doubting them. If they came out and had a great year, I wouldn't be that surprised. But I think they're going
years
down.
in a row. They came on fire and then
fizzled out. Yeah.
So, but the Cardinals taking the L on this one?
Yeah, I got the Cardinals losing this one.
Okay. Tennessee, you just said they sneaky. You think the Raiders could get the dub?
Yeah, I think the Raiders will pull this one off too. Even though, I mean, the Titans, a team, they done bit me in the ass so many times by doubting them. But I mean, I feel like the Raiders is really about to have a great season. So I got Tennessee taking the L.
Okay. Now we got the Broncos. You was just talking about them being at the bottom, but
that divisional, that's gonna be a tough divisional game. You know how Russell Wilson is in them close games. So it's gonna be a tough one. I mean, I say this is a 50-50 game, but I'm gonna go with the Raiders to pull it off.
Okay. Kansas City, the divisional rival. You know what I mean? They don't like each other too tough. And
not at all.
Mahomes is coming out to prove a point. You see do you see like a 30-point game each, or you think it's gonna be low scoring?
Yeah, this gonna be, you know how it is, like a lot of times when we think it's gonna be a shootout and it's like a divisional game and it end up being like a rumble. I think this gonna be one of them type games, like where it come down to like a last play, a score. It's gonna be like 17-20, like a knockdown, drag out. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Oakland, man, because not Oakland, but Vegas, the Raiders. They always play the Chiefs tough, so I'm gonna go with the Raiders in a close game.
Okay, they got a bye. So right now, you got the Chiefs losing. I'm not the Chiefs. The Raiders losing one game, right? And that one game is the Denver Broncos. You're saying is a 50-50.
No, I think the Denver and Kansas City is a 50-50.
Okay. So you got 50-50s. So we'll just leave the 50-50s alone. So right now, you're saying they're 3-0. To be fair, going into week 6, they're bye.
Well, I think I picked the Chargers to beat them.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah.
I picked the Chargers in week 1, so I got them taking 1 L, picking up 2 divisional wins, 1 divisional loss, I'll take that any day.
Okay. They got the bye. Houston, Texas. Do we need to say any more?
Yeah, that should be a sweep.
That's a dub. Now, New Orleans.
Listen, that's another team I think is gonna be better. I think the Saints gonna be pretty decent this year. This would be another close game though, but I think in a close game I'll go with Derek Carr over Jameis Winston. And I like Jameis, but I got the Raiders
coming back. Tomorrow might not be suspended, and you still don't trust Jameis?
You can't trust Jameis, man. Like I think Jameis
got lazy, my guy. He got lazy. You can see he got 2020 now.
I like Jameis too. That's my guy. I don't trust him, man. Hey, he played good last year before he got hurt.
He got injured, man. I think he would have beat the Bucs if he hadn't got injured.
That's a fact. But end of the day, they got some dogs they got to deal with on the other side of the ball. So I got the Raiders taking this.
Okay. This one, do we need to talk about this one?
Easy work.
All right. Now, the last one. Week 10. The Colts with Matt Ryan. What do you say about this game?
I feel like the Colts. I'm not sure what they're gonna be, man. Like I like that little unit over there. I like Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah.
Taylor's a dog. I mean, we all know Taylor. He probably should have been an MVP candidate last year. But like I said, I feel like the Raiders is on a mission this year, so I got the Raiders taking this one.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I ain't gonna hold you for that one. So we gonna get to mine because, like I said, me and you both picked Buffalo. I was not going to pick any other team ahead of the Chargers, who I selected as my second team to do some damage next year. I would pick my Patriots, but let me just be honest here, people. Let me solo myself up for this one. Hold on, let me solo myself up for this one, man, because I just got to. I don't know what Bill Belichick's doing, bro. He got pencil running the offense. This is gonna be disgusting. Like, I hope we get 7 wins this year. I hope we get at least 7. I don't know how the heck we gonna get any more than 7.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like that division is tough too, but it's the Patriots. They're gonna figure a way to squeak out a 500 record. But I know they said Mac Jones is struggling in the new offense too. Like there's reports that he ain't been looking too crisp. But they also been reports that he's getting in better shape and everything. So I mean, I don't know. But it's the Patriots. I'm done doubting teams. Like after the Warriors, I'm done doubting the teams that's always good. Nah, I ain't doing it no more. Patriots, they'll figure it out.
No, hold on though. I have to be honest when I say this, okay? Because Allen has come up over these last few years, and even last year when we were talking about the game, Gabe, I can't remember that's his last name, Gabe, isn't it? The receiver that was
Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel Davis. He was cooking last year, bro.
He really was.
In that divisional game against Kansas City. And I only see more of it.
Yeah.
Stephon's more acclimated. You guys got back Trayvon White. Like, your defense is going to be back. The only thing that's going to hold you guys back is if Brian Dable was the fuel to your guys' fire. This is the year to prove that it's really Josh Allen and him working with his teammates.
Word. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I hope Daboll's over there with my boys in New York with the Giants. So hopefully, whatever he did with Josh, he can sprinkle it on Danny Dimes. Yeah,
No, Dimes ain't good. I'm sorry, man.
Then we got both my teams to be. Yeah,
listen, the Giants are gonna be suffering for a while, man. Y'all gotta trade Saquon and Danny Dimes. And the only reason why you guys are going to have to trade Saquon is because you guys are going to have to rebuild.
Yeah, I was saying that last year. People was looking at me crazy. I'm like, yo, if we traded Saquon, I wouldn't be mad. As long as we get like a first-round pick, if we get a first-round pick for Saquon, like that is a win. But I don't think we could get a first-round pick. Nah, I want to rebuild. I want to start from scratch. So let's try to get us a first-round pick, which is highly unlikely for a running back. But if we can, man, let Saquon go, man. If not, keep him, though. If we can't get a first-round pick, don't just give him away.
Okay. I feel you. So let's get to my charges here, okay? So, yeah, that's a dub. The Raiders, that's a dub. I ain't even going, you know what I mean? Kansas City now, this was going to be a 50-50, and only because I don't really think them losing Tyreek is as damaging as people make it seem.
I agree.
I think Tyreek just allowed the boy there, Patrick, to just be loose with the ball. Now he's going to be more disciplined. He's going to understand he doesn't have the cheetah or a guy who's a cheat code. So this one for me is a 50-50. Okay? Jacksonville, we're not talking about that. That's an L. Houston, that's a dub. Houston, that's a dub. Now the Cleveland Browns, this one is a dub only because Watson is not back yet. They haven't appealed it. We don't know if it's going to be 12 games. Right now, it's still sitting at 6. So this is week 5. Yeah, we'll talk about that after this too. But Cleveland Browns, I'm sorry. I got love for Jacoby, but that's not enough. Kareem Hunt wants out. They're only going to have Chubb and the other running back. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he's still good. But I don't know, man. Jacoby, he's a 20% quarterback for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna poo-poo on him, but I don't know what he'll do.
He's a good backup.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the only receiver that they really have is Peoples.
Yeah.
You know, Landry's gone. OBJ's not there. Like, not to poo-poo on the rest of the other players on the team. I'm just saying I never see nobody else on the team really put up any good numbers or make an impact in any way. The Broncos, that for me, yeah, they taking care of the Broncos. I'm not even going to worry about it. Having JC in the backfield and having Khalil Mack beside Bosa, trust me. Hey, they said let Russ cook. You better figure a way to be a hibachi out there because I know they're gonna put them on either side. So the only way he's gonna get away is going up the middle. Have good luck, buddy. Have fun with that, Russ. All right, so that's a dub. Seattle, I don't even want to talk about Seattle. They are toast. Finito, they should have picked up Baker. They should have grabbed Baker instead of the Panthers. But hey, you know, Pete Carroll, I think it's time for you to go too, buddy. So that's a dub. We get a bye. Atlanta again. Like, this is such a let me be honest when I say this, okay? They have a soft schedule.
Mm-hmm. They got
Everybody,
the
like,
NFC South.
both of us looked at Buffalo and Raiders, right? They had more competition in the first 10 weeks.
Yeah. Their schedule looking kind of sweet, which is favorable.
Yeah,
Definitely favorable.
It's super favorable because now we go to San Francisco, who's got Trey Lance. This is his second year. By week 10, hopefully he's acclimated. Maybe he's not, and they have Jimmy G. Still, we don't know, right? Because Jimmy hasn't been traded yet. So
yeah,
for me here, like if they're not at the top of the division or at least in second place in the whole AFC, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, the 49ers one of them teams. They could win. They could be a Super Bowl contender, or they could be like a bottom of the conference team. Like, I don't know which way they can go either way.
For sure. So that's our AFC top 2 teams. All right, people. Let us know what you think in the comments below. I mean, it's your boy, the host of the Most Amount to Plan Yawa, King ECG, and the Buffalo Kid.
It's your boy Sly, man, 716.
Like, comment, and subscribe, people. And yo, shout out to all the new subscribers. We love y'all.